But do you know Shrek?
I do, because I watched Joe when he was still straight up Shrek, before he was a human Shrek. I watched every single video of him and Lizzie designing skins for one another, and Lizzie desperately trying to make him into a human. I watched every one of those. He is just Shrek, and it never escaped my brain.
Sing to me, Cleo, muse of history, of the art that came before, and the history of their tales, which seep through them into the new bodies and the stories they tell, of the skewed words which may hear without understanding, of their multitudes to understand, of the appearance and the knowing of self. Welcome to FanDive. My name is Chaos.
And I'm Indy!
And today we are talking about how so many Minecrafters, their Minecraft skin is just an anime character.
We're just all really big fans of stuff, and it's a very cyclical nature. We just all went, hee, I like anime.
For me, the idea for this episode came about when me and my friend Chaotic Saturn were at an anime convention. Actually, I think it was a comic book convention, not even an anime convention, and people kept asking Saturn, who was cosplaying Etho at the time, are you cosplaying Kakashi?
Etho is one of the key examples of people who are also very, very clearly in an anime skin, or if you phrase it differently, in a Minecraft cosplay.
Yeah, Saturn responded to them. I'm cosplaying a character who cosplays Kakashi. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's how we talk about Etho here.
He's just Kakashi. And then I only learned that afterward, and I was like, oh, well, anytime I see Kakashi, that's just Etho.
Well, actually, fun fact, his first ever Minecraft skin was Mario.
Okay, well, that's honestly a bit to be expected, because, again, early Minecraft skins were very limited, and a lot of them were animals, or that's Mario, or wasn't there one that was a Donkey Kong character?
Yeah, but the thing is, Etho didn't even really like the show Naruto because he watched a few episodes of it and it's not really for him. However, the Kakashi skin was one of the most detailed you had access to at the time, and that's just the one that he has stuck with.
He's not that big of a fan. He just really likes the skin.
And now it's his face, and he doesn't change it because that would be either too much effort or then he'd be changing it all the time. For the longest time, it was a joke. Does Etho even know how to change his Minecraft skin? And then he did for Boat Boys, and then he went right back to being normal Etho.
Do you think other people who have their Minecraft skin as an anime character, or just a different kind of character, are fans of the thing still? If they were once upon a time, do you think they're still fans of it? Or have they just disconnected the idea entirely at this point?
Once you start seeing yourself as someone or have a specific appearance, it does very much become you. So I think there's a lot of people who did just completely disconnect. But if you fell out of love with something, then you're going to change your Minecraft skin.
Yeah, that's fair. But apparently Etho didn't like it in the first place.
Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't pick it because he liked the show. He picked it because it looked cool. And then afterwards, he's like, oh, maybe I should check out this show. And then he didn't like it, but it wasn't like a hatred, so he didn't change it.
Tango's my favorite one, because people don't pick up on it right away, but the people who do go, wait a minute.
Yes, so Tango is, at first, I thought it was a retextured Naruto. It turns out it is Minato, which is the father of Naruto, who is the teacher of Kakashi. And I think it would be so funny if people would make the connection, but they don't, because no one realizes that Tango just changed the blue shirt of a Minato skin and made it red. Or actually, I think someone made it for him. I'm not entirely sure the details.
Well, it's also the color of the vest. It's change the colors. It's the exact same, but the color swaps and stuff.
I mean, the vest is more or less the same color, and the blonde hair is more or less the same color. I think the difference is the red shirt and the red eyeballs.
Is it? Isn't the vest more of a green?
Green is the tuning in the show, but as you get older or you're associated with different groups like the Anbu, they can change to black or gray, or you can just have a completely different style and dye whatever you're wearing.
I've not watched Naruto.
We're gonna get too into Naruto and not talk about the other people.
I don't know what's happening. I just have the information I've been told and the things that I've looked up and learned, and the creators themselves going, "Hey, did you know?
Hey, did you know? Did you know Philza is just Kisuke Urahara from Bleach?
I did know that.
I did know. Most people are aware of that, but so many people who like logically know it don't make the connection of how much this guy is a fan of Kisuke Urahara.
Philza is like Martin in the way that they genuinely just really like anime.
Yeah, again, let's circle back to Naruto. Martin is more or less a Naruto guy, but, you know, he has that drawstring bag, so he is a Naruto convention goer. Yeah, that little spiral on his chest, that is the village hidden in the leaf. Yeah. So we have Minato, we have Kakashi, we have Naruto, we have the whole band is here.
So, Minecraft is built on Naruto.
Minecraft is built on, we have established it here, we say it, and so it shall be.
Yeah, so, turns out, Minecraft is actually anime, but with extra, with less pickles.
With less graphics. Oh, wait, but circling back, before we forget about Philza being Urahara Kisuke, there was a moment during the Dream SMP era when Philza was making a giant underground training basement beneath his and Technoblade's base. And he hollowed out this giant empty area and then started filling it in to make it look like it had a blue sky with clouds. And so many people were asking me, why is he doing this? What is this? And I'm like, okay, first of all, it is a training area, so it got to be aesthetically cool. But also, it is a location in the show of Bleach. This is the underground training basement that the character Urahara Kisuke has. This is actively being Urahara right now.
I didn't actually know that. I watched one of those streams, but I did not know that.
Fun facts with chaos.
So much more about the hermits than I do about...
Yeah, you have the ancient hermitcraft understanding. I bring the anime.
I can tell you about Minecrafters. I don't understand where it came from, but I can tell you what they're doing now.
But do you know Shrek?
I do, because I watched Joel when he was still straight up Shrek, before he was a human Shrek. I watched every single video of him and Lizzie designing skins for one another, and Lizzie desperately trying to make him into a human. I watched every one of those. He is just Shrek, and it never escaped my brain. He's Shrek in my brain, and it's weird that he has a human skin tone now. I mean, I appreciate it, but he's just Shrek.
He lost most of his ogreness, but still just a little bit remains.
He keeps the outfit. And in a lot of fan art, he keeps the little horns as well.
The little ear things, yeah. I love the idea he has 4 ears and 2 of them are just ogre ears.
Yeah, congrats! You are not an ogre, but you still get ogre ears. Good luck.
Good luck. All right, from an OG, let's talk about one of the newer people showing up. Have you seen Parkour Civilization?
It's on my list. I've not.
We will have a watch night together, but there's a character in there who... All right, it's kind of hard to talk about because most of the characters don't have names, or if they do, they get them really late in the game. But there's a character in there who is very important to the perspective character, and he looks like an ancient Egyptian pharaoh with beautiful gold and headdresses and eyeliner, and everyone's like, that's amazing. I love that. Turns out it is just a Tem from Yu-Gi-Oh! It is just Dark Yugi.
Yeah, I believe that.
If you look at his Minecraft skin, there's even the triangle around his neck. You can straight up see he did not take it off. He is wearing the Millennium Puzzle.
It's really funny to me that some people just did not change a single thing. Just went, no. Mine now.
Mine now. And then there's some people, it's like 1-to-1. And then there's others where their Minecraft skin... It's inspired by some sort of animal that the main feature of that animal is their shape. But when you're a Minecraft man, you just a square. So it's kind of hard to tell. Like Stampy, like you look at it and
Stampy,
go,
that's what I was gonna
that's
say.
kind of like a foxy look, or maybe a cat. No, from Fidget from Dust. That is that weird bat fox thing.
I don't know any of these shows, for the record. I've heard of all of them. I do not watch a single thing.
We will have a watch night for Bleach and Parkour Civilization and everything else we're about to mention.
Okay, so I'm not gonna have as much to add as I feel like I should. It's gonna be a lot of "I believe you," or
I'll
"I know
nod and
that."
agree. Okay, there is one that I have been told I could not see myself, and also I do not know enough to really reference, and that is Bigby's being a character from The Walking Dead named Lee Everett.
Know that one.
You know that one? Okay, good, because I do not.
If I remember properly, he's had that since like Evo and before. That same
Yeah,
skin.
Bigby has always been Bigby, and sometimes he has a cookie on his shirt, and sometimes he does not.
So as far as I'm aware, it's like the same situation as Etho, where it's like that's just what his skin is. So of course people have disconnected it because it's been so long that that's just Bigby.
That's just Bigby. And, like, it helps that, like, I wouldn't assume that's not Bigby the person. They look more or less like there's no fancy hair change. I could see him wearing a normal blue button-up. Like, I think there's pictures of him more or less wearing the same exact outfit as his Minecraft skin.
Yeah, he could just cosplay himself so easily. It's not an outrageous one where it's not like Philza's where it's like very clearly specific details and things taken from it. It's just that's a guy.
It's a very normal-looking character being put to a very normal-looking man.
Yeah, exactly. He's so normal. Don't look in the hole.
On the other end of the spectrum, we have Sneak Snag, who is straight up just Lancer from Deltarune.
He's fully leaned into that. Right?
He's fully
he's so connected to its origins.
You can't separate it. It's to the point where you see cosplayers who cosplay Snake Snag and they also do the hashtag Deltarune. And I'm like, you know you're double dipping here.
Do you remember? Oh, I'm going to make a really weird connection. Do you remember Snifferish's, I think it's the boyfriend, made a Sneak Snag?
Yes!
I think that was the first time that I like saw Sneak Snag content outside of just like his face cam doing something silly. And so it was like immediately apparent like where he came from, like what the inspiration for his branding is. And he leans into it and it's just like, yeah, I'm from Deltarune.
We know. We all
who I
know.
am. Zuma's Doom Guy.
Azuma's Doom Guy. We all know that. And I find it so funny that he's like,
aliens.
no, my character is serious. I'm a hardened warrior from the Doom franchise. And then we look at him and go, yeah, but you also call yourself Derpsuma? There's only so much we can take.
Listen. He is cool. Let it be known, I think Exuma is cool. However, as a fan, I get why so many people will look at his content and go, that's just a silly guy.
That's just a silly. If you
guy.
see
Why would we
Azuma
fight?
out of context, I will say, yeah, he's really powerful and he has the potential to do a lot. But then you get to like be more familiar with his personality and you go, but he's powerful, but he doesn't use that power.
He's such a nice guy. Don't look at the videos of him in real life.
Don't.
He's such a nice, sweet guy.
If you see a video of him playing guitar, he has the longest arms. That is all I can ever think about. It's like beautiful, powerful music. He is so skilled. He is so good at what he does. Oh my god, I would never be able to find a long sleeve shirt that would fit me if my arms were that proportion.
The good news is that Doom Guy doesn't wear something.
Yeah, Doom Guy wears armor. It's custom to his body. Maybe that's why he wears it all the time.
I've made too many Exuma armor sets. They kinda suck. And I've also... Honestly, I have to lean into like the fan side of things, because otherwise I'm just cosplaying Doom Guy.
A little bit.
It's...
Put some
It's just
stars
Doom
in
Guy.
his eyes. That's Azuma. That's how you separate the two.
You do that, and then you add like some like accessories where you like just put on the chest plate Exuma. Do the one thing with the name above the
tag.
head.
Yes, I
This
am
is
Azuma
Exuma.
of the Void.
I am not Doom Guy. What's your name? Not Doom.
Not Doom. Who's the evil guy? Also not Dune.
That's evil, not Doom. But it is,
That's
though.
my evil clone twin brother, not Doom guy. See, he has different colors. He at least changed the color of his skin.
His is 1-to-1. That's also the cosplays of these people whose skins are just, that's a different character. Having to specify so specific. You brought up Saturn. Just
Changing the hidden leaf logo on the headbands to be like a creeper face. That's how you tell the difference, okay?
yeah, we are cosplaying a character doing a cosplay. Don't think too deep about it.
It's the best we can do. Actually, I do want to say the cosplayers straight up changed what Tubbo looked like because his Minecraft skin is that guy from South Park. And that's why he's blonde with the weird shirt with the hole in it that's not buttoned properly. And then everyone's like, but Tommy's also blonde, so we gotta change that. And the content creator is a brunette, so we're...
Not just the fans.
That's not
Tubbo
just-
ended up changing his skin as well. But that was the, hey, well, Tommy's already blonde, but also, can we just make it look a little bit more like Tubbo IRL?
Tubbo didn't change his Minecraft skin, though, until the QS&P. So for 5 years of him being huge, of, like, a part of the MCYT community, his Minecraft skin was a blonde guy.
I did actually know a cosplayer who did both a, it's Tweet? Is that the?
Oh,
Hey,
Tweak, I
English
think?
South
Tweak, Twee. Tweak.
Okay. I knew a cosplayer who did both that actual character and Tubbo, and I'm pretty sure the difference was like so minor of a difference. Like it was like a lighting thing or a taking the name tag off thing. Or maybe it was something like horns. Like we
It
just
could
add a
be the
little bit of
horns or the
and then
fact that
take it
people
off.
started drawing Tubbo with the scar on his face after the big firework explosion. Like,
Yeah, but that was
cosplayers
the only difference.
are the only way you can tell the difference.
I'd love whoever started putting name tags on Minecraft characters.
Oh, they're so
cosplay.
helpful. I love that so much.
I don't know who did it originally. I know some like of the first people that I saw do it, but I don't know who originally started. And I want to just, whoever you are, if you're listening to this, I love you because some of these costumes are just other characters, and being able to say, "Hey, this is actually Tommy in it."
I promise
above
you.
your head.
I promise you, it's Tommy.
I promise.
Before we go too far away from the QS&P, Misa, I think we all know, is Jess Skeletor.
Who?
Oh, Misa. So the person that Philza was more or less paired with the eggs, the Minecraft skin that character is Skeletor from, I think, He-Man or... Not He-Man. What is it show? It is a guy with blue skin, a purple loincloth, and a skull for a head. And yes, it is blue skin and not blue latex suit. He is, in fact, mostly naked.
Interesting.
Fun facts with chaos.
Cosplayer. However, let's see the cosplayer. Who? Who?
Who? Misa?
What do you do for that one?
Alas, a lot of body paint.
Oh, so much body paint.
So much.
Anyway,
We
you can
don't
go
need to bring back
talking
an
about-
iJevin moment of, yes, I will be blue and transparent.
Oh, hating myself, Jevin. Why does he have a white hoodie? That's unrelated to the different shows and animes that people make skins of. Jevin, why did you make your hoodie white? So much blue paint on the white hoodie.
You just gotta start lining your blue hoodies with, like, some sort of tape, like painter's tape.
Chaos, you can keep talking about the animes.
And you're gonna go be sad in a corner. So Jerome is Chewbacca in a suit. I don't think anyone's surprised by that, but I do think it's funny. Not an anime worth mentioning. However, Fundy. I'm gonna bring up Fundy because of JoJo Bizarre Adventures. He literally took one of the JoJos, Jotaro, I think is the one it is, and made him a furry. Fundy is a furry because Fundy has furryified a JoJo character.
I'm sure there's more. I'm not thinking of any.
There is one of the people from Yogg's cast was straight up just a guy from Star Trek with a red shirt though. And fun fact about Star Trek, unless you're like the next generation Star Trek, if you wear a red shirt, chances are you're gonna die.
That's just
the way of the world. Can't forget Connor Eats Pants. He was he was in a Sonic onesie. Again, we go back to a character who is cosplaying a character, but this time it is a little more literal.
I'm sure there's other creators who like had, at least in the past, like a onesie of a different character on.
Oh, if we start going down that list, we will be here all day. But I do think we are coming up on time for the question and answer portion. So maybe we should just leave it on. Everyone start wearing onesies. That's the end of the...
Everybody wear onesies and put your name on top of your head.
Onesies and name on top of your head.
With a name on top of your head. Nobody would forget your name. It's right there.
Making musical sounds. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, you know what? I'm going to change what the first question was going to be and instead ask, hey, you got to start wearing onesies. What would yours look like?
Oh. Okay. So... I am actually a pretty bright person, and I'm a fairy in most of the stuff that I do, but like, give me a unicorn onesie any day.
I saw the cutest Mothman onesie the other day, and I'm still thinking about it, and I might cave and end up buying it. However, that being said, I know in the future I have to purchase a Perry the Platypus onesie for an upcoming cosplay, so I would also not be opposed to just becoming Perry the Platypus.
I've not really seen them, but like a bird type onesie.
Oh, those are cute.
There's wings on that.
The wings would go from your wrist to your hip, so you have kind of limited movement.
Oh my god, flying squirrel!
Yeah, it is a flying squirrel look. I would love that, however, I have the problem where I frequently sleep with my arms above my head. Awful for my shoulders.
Suffocate yourself.
I also sleep face down, so we don't need...
Suffocate yourself, Chaos.
I cannot be a bird because I would simply perish. However, if I had the opportunity to be Mothman, it might be worth it.
I feel like we're waiting for very different answers there, but I'll take it.
You're a unicorn, I am Mothman. Such is the way of life.
There are two types of people.
There are two types of people.
Question!
Next question! This comes from Vestige on my Discord. Vestige asks us, what is our favorite U2s? As in those cute little figurines that got really popular for a while. I'm going to extend this to also include makeshift plushies just because that company has a better reputation.
Hold on. Let me tippity-tappity here so I can know what I'm saying.
Not the tippity-tappies.
Not the tippity-tappity. Browser, please.
Well, while your computer dies on you, I'm going to answer. My favorite U2s is a Captain Puffy U2s. It was the only one I bought when the sale was happening, and I still think it is one of the most unique looking ones they have. It is Captain Puffy with the split brown and white hair on a boat sailing through an ocean. Y'all know I'm a huge boat and ocean person, so classic there. Beautiful. I love it. Looks super unique compared to a lot of their other work. And my favorite makeshift plushie, I think, is actually one that didn't make the goal to finish getting manufactured and made. And that is a POW Creations glow squid one. And it looked so pretty. It was the magical squid with the mustache. And y'all, I'm a huge fan of glow squids. I love that color of cyan. Perfection.
Okay, so I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I was pretty sure ZF had a...
ZF has
little
3.
Plush.
ZF has ZF1, ZF2, and a Create plush.
I might have been thinking of Jay Schlatt's little goat guy.
Yeah.
I like the plushes better than the figures.
The plushes are so better.
Techno's pig specifically sitting down.
Oh, that U2's is adorable. I got the laying down one, and it's so squishy.
I love him. I will cry about it. I will also just wish I had the plushies of so many of these U2's plushies. Yeah, because Jay Schlatt's goat one, I just like the creature sitting down. I don't know. There's something charming about them. Slimesicle.
Slimesicle as a corn was hilarious, but I don't think I liked Charlie Slimesicle when they made that, and I did not feel the need to buy that thing.
No, I'm talking about the literal, like, slime
Oh,
goop.
his slime. I do love his slime.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm choosing that one. That one's my favorite.
I got the Charlie Slimesicle hat back when it first launched, and I still absolutely love it. It is adorable.
Charlie Slimesicle, I've been here the whole
Charlie
time.
Slimesicle. Back when my hair was brown, everyone's like, "You look just like Charlie Slimesicle," and then they would turn around and say, "You look just like Grian," and I'm like, these two people do not look the same to each other, and yet somehow I am a perfect combination of the two. All right, question number 2, the zombie apocalypse. The question number 3, the zombie apocalypse has happened. How would you survive, and what would your life end up looking like?
So, this is gonna say a little bit about how I was raised. The second the world stops ending, I'm running away and taking over somebody's barn. I have the experience. I'm not the best at it, but my disabilities will probably get to me eventually. So I am going to a barn, I'm gathering some goats, and I'm going, everybody leave me alone. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I have goats. I am happy here.
Now, I wish I could live out this like hobby farm cottagecore dream, but alas, all of the farms around here are packed in between like major cities, and so between work, I like drive from one city, empty stretch of land, 5 farms, and then suddenly I'm in another major city.
Yeah, I've no matter where I've lived, I've almost always lived near farmland, or more natural areas of the world. So I've kind of gotten used to, like, okay, when I was growing up, it would always be that you and the siblings go off into the forest and you pretend that you're surviving on nothing. We are in the zombie apocalypse.
Alas, I could not do that because I lived in the desert and the mountain lions would come and eat us if we wandered too far.
We made bows out of
That's so
different
cute.
material. I still braid different, like, grasses and stuff whenever I'm out and about.
All right.
So, zombie apocalypse, give me a farm.
I'm gonna be real. I feel like I would just like not even notice it was happening. I'm like, all right, zombie apocalypse. I have to hit 3 of them on my way to work. Oh no, pedestrians, 10 points, and then just go to work. And if no one shows up, I'm like literally the place I work in, it's a little too close to a cell block to not have me make that comparison. So I would be fortified there until the rats get me.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that in a zombie apocalypse, you can cut this joke out if you want. In a zombie apocalypse, the apocalypse that prevails in your life is still capitalism.
It is, I mean, it's less capitalism because I am technically a government employee, but like,
So what I'm hearing,
if a zombie apocalypse happened, technically the government wins, but you know, life goes on even if people die during it.
life goes on and on and on and on.
One day I'm going to do a whole video essay about the origins of zombies. However, the one problem is the video essay format I do has me make Minecraft builds while I talk about them. And I'm not going to make a plantation while I talk about zombies because no. Just no.
That's very fair.
I'll make you listen to me talk one of these days, but you know, maybe not in a video essay format.
There's a reason I'm the one that is here right now. I'm happy to listen to you ramble. So I can get out of Naruto then?
Yeah, and then we can also talk about Naruto later. But later.
Darn it.
Goodbye.
But I got out of it now. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of FanDive. We'll be back again next Monday diving into yet another fandom. Have a topic you would like us to cover? Head over to our website, fandive.tumblr.com. There you can also find any episode relevant images and general shenanigans that we get up to. It is Tumblr after all. We're not ashamed of being fans of things.